Hello everyone and welcome again to TWDB Talks, celebrating Engineers Week. With me again is Amin Kiagati and Rebecca Sant. They're two professional engineers here at the Texas Water Development Board. So thank you for joining me again.
Thank you.
I think what we want to get into now and share with the audience is what is the day in the life of an engineer at the Texas Water Development Board? Do you mind sharing?
I have meetings with my team members and I work with a lot of stakeholders, external stakeholders, to see what people and different agencies and different stakeholders actually need with regards to reliable and accurate data and model to be able to make a more educated decision about flood and drought and also how healthy our coast is. So we are working in a lot of models and the data collection to provide to our various stakeholders the data that they need to make sure that our coast is healthy with regard to ecosystem and all other aspects of it, and also we can be prepared for any type of flood and any type of flood mitigation activities that we want.
Well, that's great. I think one of the key things that you said, Amin, that's really important and important to me and the Texas Water Development Board is working with stakeholders. We learn in engineering school that you always have to consider the customer, you always have to consider the client and to meet their needs. And so the fact that we have an interactive process, an interactive and open conversation with our stakeholders is very important. And what about you, Rebecca? A day in the life?
Day in the life. Well, I kind of work on the whole opposite side of what Amin does at the board. I'm with the Water Infrastructure Group, and specifically I work in federal programming for some of our loan programs that the board runs. And I've been helping lately with emerging contaminants, which is a big thing with the PFAS rule that just came out, and also with the lead service line replacement one. Replacing all those lead service lines in various communities, or at least getting their inventories done.
That's really important. Emerging contaminants, lead service line. We also look at other water quality issues. Communities come to us for funding to help treat some of those issues that they have with their water and wastewater systems. And so what you do is very important, and that's really great to hear. Now, Amin, can you tell everyone, maybe describe one of your most interesting engineering related projects that you've worked on?
As a part of my job as the manager of the Coastal Science Department, I'm the project manager for the Texas Integrated Flooding Framework, or TIF, which we are trying to tackle one of the most sophisticated phenomenon on Earth, which we call it compound flooding. Compound flooding is when you have more than one source of flood, whether it's a storm surge combined with the runoff rainfall. And as of now, we don't have enough model or enough knowledge to address this holistically. So I'm using all of my training and all other experts nationwide, honestly, to tackle this problem and then make sure that we could come up with a guideline and recommendation that our next phase of flood management program or any other activities that we do can actually use these tools and this recommendation that we are developing.
Well, that's really exciting to hear, because we want all of our employees to be challenged and to work on something that they're passionate about. And you're learning, you're a PhD.
Yes.
And you're using all of that education and all of those tools on a huge challenge that really has an impact for the communities, particularly our coastal areas. And so that's really, really important. Thank you for sharing.
Absolutely.
And Rebecca, water, wastewater, tell us, was an engineering project that you were excited about or you just really enjoyed?
Some of the things I really enjoy working at the board is maybe less on the project level and more on the programmatic level. It's very interesting to help guide some of these projects through some of their federal regulations that they have to deal with, and to really understand some of what they need to follow in order to get the funding, in order to do their projects, and to help our staff too internally manage and change some of our processes so that we can make it a better way, like a clearer way through, so that they can do what they need to do without all the extra red tape, but still meet the minimum requirements.
I don't think a lot of folks realize that there are many regulations associated with providing safe, clean drinking water, as well as treated wastewater that's treated and discharged appropriately. It's important for us as the funding source to make sure that all those requirements are complied with so that we fund projects appropriately. Thank you both for the conversation. I learned a lot and I really appreciate you. For all of you out there, if you're looking for a job and you're an engineer, please check out our website. You can find the link below.